Shalom, shalom, shalom. Back at it again. This is Brother Tazarak from the Great Millstone, South Carolina account / Maintenance, coming at you with another quick edify lesson through the spirit power of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And before I give my lesson, I want to call on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us the truth and who are the true leaders of Israel today. A shalom to the Akim and the Atwa and the four corners of the earth and all true righteousness in the city. Shalom. Once again, this is the Brother Tazda from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Maintenance Count. Like I said, coming at you with another quick lesson. And like I always start my video by saying the water to the Lord Yahweh Shema Shine for putting the spirit on the elder apostle of Great Millstone for naming this year of 2021 the year of hastening. Okay, come on in the minute of the Lord and hasten for the Lord, man. Alright? Alright? And man, I'm going to get straight into it, man. Alright, because there are a lot of you people, you so-called nigga Latino Native America, tend to forget, if they don't forget, you didn't know that you are the Most High chosen people, man. Alright? But at the same time, you'll go about your daily life, and don't acknowledge the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Right? Because you don't know the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You want to know why things not going your way, why you so-called nigga Latino Native American always on the bottom, Why? Because you are the Most High chosen people, and because of the curses and do the wrong, man. Alright? But a lot of you, people don't know that you are the Most High chosen people, man. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get this, man. Alright? This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 5. And it says, now therefore, if you obey my voice indeed. It's like I'm going to start over. This is Exodus 19 and 5. It says, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Right? So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man, if you keep my covenant, man, alright? And what's the covenant of the Lord? The law, statute, commandment that's given unto the nation of Israel, man. Are you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you so-called blacks, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, man, you are the Most High chosen people, man. Alright? And he said, now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, right, man? A peculiar treasure, man. Something you take precious, man, is of all people, man. There's 18 nations on this earth, man. Okay? 18 nations on this earth, man. And you so-called nigga Latino Native America or the nation of Israel, you are the Most High chosen people. You are that peculiar treasure, man. You are that treasure that the Most High Yahweh Shema shall hold dearly, man. Okay? It's that for all the earth is mine, man, right? So, the whole earth is the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And in this earth there are 18 nations, man. And out of 18 nations, the Most High only chose one. Not two, not 18, but one. Alright, and that's the nation of Israel, man. You are that peculiar treasure, man. Alright, you belong to the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Yeah, 230 so-called nigga Latino Native American, you go off, because we all go off in the flesh, man. Alright, but the elect is keeping the statute laws to the best of the ability, man. The men of the Lord, man. Alright, the ones that go on the highways and byways is the elect, man. Alright, the ones that could be saved on this side, man. But 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America or the nation of Israel, you're going to be destroyed on this side. Though you are the nation of Israel and you still the Most High people, well, the Most High is going to take out his own people on this side, man. Why? Because you sin against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Yes, you might be Israel. Alright, you might be part of the nation of Israel, you so-called nigga Latino Native America. Alright, but 2/3 of the so-called nigga Latino Native Americans are going to be is going to die, man. Yeah, the Most High going to take out 2/3 of his own people, man. Because you sin against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Alright? But the 1/3, the 144,000, is part of the nation of Israel. But the elect is going to be saved, man. Okay? But a lot of you people tend to forget, all right, you are the Most High chosen people. If you didn't forget, if you didn't know, either you forget, you don't know, man. And you wonder why you catching all this hell, man. But in the end, hey, you gonna be, be whole again in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, in the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Alright? Yes, you are the nation of Israel. But all Israel, not nation of Israel, man. Because you had the nation of Israel, you had the elect of the nation of Israel. The men of the Lord that's out there in the highways and byways that coming in the spirit, power, Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And you had the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And you also included the ones in the circumcision, man. Alright? All Israel, not Israel, man. Okay? Yes, you might be the nation of Israel. Hey, but you still consider not of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? 2/3 so-called nigga Latino Native America is considered Israel also. But the Most High also call you heathens, man. Why? Because you sinning against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's why you see a lot of you so-called Negro Latino Native America, we on top, man. We winning, man. We winning for us in sports-wise, singing-wise, all the entertainment-wise. Why? Because we are the Most High chosen people, man. Alright, but 2/3 so-called Negro Latino Native America, you're going to be destroyed, man. Yes, you Israel, but you still going to be destroyed on the side, man. But in the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, you will be brought back up, man. Through the loins of the elect, man. And once again, this is Exodus 19:5. It says, "Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all nations, for all the earth is mine." Right? So you are peculiar. You are a peculiar treasure of all nations, man. Alright? There's, like I said, man, there's, 18 nations on this earth, man. 18 nations on this earth, man. And out of 18 nations, the most I want to choose one, and that's the nation of Israel, man. Alright? So if you part of the nation of Israel, man, you are the most I chosen people, man. Alright, but the rest of you are the heathen, and the Most High don't give a damn about you, man. Why? They could have covenant not given unto you, man. Alright, statute laws are given unto the nation of Israel, man. Alright, the Most High chosen people. Alright, this is Deuteronomy 7:6. And it says, For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai thy power. Right, it says, thou art a holy people, man. And the word holy means separate, man. Okay? Continue on. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Right, man? And you can't get no clearer than that, man. Alright? And the Most High is talking to you so-called Negro Latino Native American of the nation of Israel, man. You are the Most High chosen people, man. Alright? You should be acting like it, man. You should be acting like you're above these heathens, man. But you wouldn't be equal with these heathens, man. Hey, don't be steering in the flesh, man. We gotta keep catching the hell. Once again, dating back to Deuteronomy, the curses, man. Alright, but the Most High chose the nation of Israel of all the people in his land, all the nation in his land, man. The Most High chose you to be a special people unto him, man. Once again, this is Deuteronomy 7:6. It says, For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. Right? That holy means separate, man. Alright, we are a separate people, a separate nation for the other heathen nations, man. Continue on, it says, the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, thy power, had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, right? So, the nation of Israel is a special people unto the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah himself, man. Alright, and the Most High don't care about you other heathen nation, man. So you can sin all you want, man. And the Most High don't care about you, man. Alright, because the statute law is not given unto you, man. Alright, the statute law is given unto the nation of Israel, man. Alright, so the Most High care about the nation of Israel, man. And out of the nation of Israel, he only care about the love, the elect, man. Alright? And the scripture say you are covered, but not of my spirit, man. What do you mean? What the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah mean by that, man? Meaning, yes, you're the nation of Israel, you cover, but not of my spirit, man. Only elect is covered by the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. Yes, you're the nation of Israel, and but I'm gonna still destroy 2/3 of so-called nation of so-called Negro Latino Native America of my own people. Yes, I'm gonna still destroy you, all right, because you're not covered of my spirit. You are covered because you are the nation that I want and that I love, man. Okay? Yes, you are part of the nation of Israel, but you are that bad part of the nation of Israel. Alright? So you're going to be destroyed, man. Okay? Once again, this is Deuteronomy 7:6. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, thy power. The Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, thy power, had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, of all people that are upon the face of this earth, man. Once again, there's a lot of people on the face of this earth, man. And a lot of people come out of, 18 different nations, man. And out of that 18 different nations, man, I can't stress it enough. You only choose one, man, and that's the nation of Israel, man. Alright, if you can't receive it by now, that you are the Most High chosen people, if you're part of the nation of Israel, then you're not going to get it at all, man. Alright? We coming in them times now, all hell is about to break loose, man. Alright? And that Jacob trouble, alright? We're in the midst of it, man. And in Jacob trouble, Jacob is standing for you so-called Negro Latino Native America or the nation of Israel, man. Okay, that's that Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? This is Psalm 33. Okay? Alright, and I'm going to read verse 12. And it says, blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord. Right? So, the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah said, blessed is the person, Slaki. The Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah said, blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. And who's that nation he's talking about? The nation of Israel, man. Okay? Continue on, and it says, and the people whom he had chosen for his own inheritance. Right, man. Hey, it can't get explained better than that, man. If you don't understand it now, you're never gonna get it, man. Why? Because the Most High gave you a stumbling block, man. Alright? Look here, you are the Most High chosen people. You so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, hence down to you on Hispanic and you so many Indians, you are the Most High chosen people, and you don't even acknowledge the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. Alright? Isaiah 1:3 said, ox and the owner, ox know his owner and master his crib. Alright? But Israel do not know nor consider, man. Alright, you have these two stubborn animals, know who feed them and take care of them, man. Alright? But Israel, you so-called Negro Latino Native America, the Most High chosen people, do not know or consider the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. And you got a lot of you people out there saying, they God body. Or there's no God. And these are mostly, the people of the nation of Israel, man. And the Most High say, you so-called Negro Latino Native America, is part of the nation of Israel, alright, who I love, man. Who I only want, man. I'm gonna start this over, man. This is, Psalms 33, verse 12, man. And once again, it's the blessed is the nation who Yahweh is the Lord. Salaki, it says, blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord Yahweh Yahusha, and the people who he had chosen for his own inheritance. Right, man? And Jeremiah 4:17 said we would just continue for our answer, man. All right, and we are the Most High inheritance, man. And so whatever Yahweh shall have, he go pass it down to us, man. And ultimately, on this side, he want to pass it down to the elect, man. Because only elect will be saving this side out of the nation of Israel. 2/3 so-called Nicolai, 10 of Native Americans, you going to be destroyed on this side, man. Though you going to receive that inheritance in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of the elect. But you sitting against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua right now, man. First of all, you don't consider the Lord, man. Alright, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave the nation of Israel a guideline, man. And 2/3 so-called Native America, you failed to follow them, man. He gives the dietary laws. He tell you not to eat pork, not to eat shrimp, not to commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal from one another. But you people, think you know the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you don't. And when the men of the Lord tell you who you are, you still don't care. The men of the Lord tell you that you are the Most High chosen people. You come out of this world and come back to the spirit power Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you still don't care. That's why 2/3 is going to be destroyed, man. The Most High is going to destroy 2/3 of his own people. And once again, yes, you might be Israel, but he going to destroy 2/3 of Israel, and he going to keep 1/3 of Israel, man. And that's the elect, man. The 144,000, man. Yes, we might be all Israel, but we are separated, man. The Most High is the director to his own movie, man. He's the father to his kids, man. You got the good kids, you got the bad kids. Yes, you my kids, but I'm gonna punish the bad kids, and I'm gonna uphold the right kids, man. Because the right kids is doing what I told them to do, man. And that's the elect of 144,000 and 1/3. But bad kids is 2/3 so-called Native America. They ain't want to listen to me, man. Yes, you my kids, but I'm going to separate y'all. Because one don't listen and the other one do. I still love you. Still love both of y'all. Because you my kids. But at the end of the day, 2/3, I'm going to have to destroy you because you don't listen to me. That's how it is, man. Yes, you are the nation of Israel. You are a special people unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But 2/3 don't listen to the Lord. That's why the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of his own people, man. Alright? Matter of fact, before I get my last scripture, I'm going to get that, man. What I quoted earlier. This is Isaiah 1:3. And it said, the ox know his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel do not know, my people do not consider. Right, man? So, the Most High comparing Israel to these two stubborn animals, man. An ox know his owner, and his ass his master crib. But Israel do not know. He said, my people do not consider, man. You know, so how can you sit here and say you know the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but when the Lord tell you stop eating pork, you don't want to do it, man. I mean, you don't know the Lord, man. Hey, Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and a fool will hate knowledge and despise instruction, man. Alright, so you don't fear the Lord, man. 2/3 so-called niggas out here in Native America, you don't fear the Lord. Yes, you still Israel, but you don't fear the Lord, man. And since you don't fear the Lord, Yahweh Shim Shai is going to destroy your ass, man. Alright? But if you don't know you part of the nation of Israel now, you so-called nigga Latino Native American, if you don't know you part of the nation of Israel, then something is wrong, man. And there's no excuse out there, man. Yes, these other fake Israelite camps, they teaching that you're a nation of Israel, that you are the Most High chosen people, but it's still leading the sheep to the slaughter, man. Here at the Man of Great Millstone, or Father the Man of Great Millstone, we come in the spirit power, Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, tell you to, stay away. Alright, stay away from the goddamn Raven Wolves, man. Which represent Esau, man. We telling the nation Israel stay away from Esau, man. They come out to the spirit power, Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, your power, man. Let you know that you are the nation of Israel, man. But the other fake Israelite camp telling you that you are the nation of Israel, but still sending you to Esau, man. The so-called white race, man. That's why we say all Israel, not Israel, man. Alright? This is Isaiah chapter 14, one of my favorite ones, man. Verse 1, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall join with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Right, man? That's how you know he's talking about us, man. It's 18 nations on this earth, man. You so-called nigga like to the Native American, he only chooses one, and that's the nation of Israel, man. You so-called nigga like to the Native American is part of the nation of Israel, man. You are Jacob, man. Alright, when Jacob was wrestling with the angel changed the name from Jacob to Israel, man. As a whole nation, man. Once again, this is Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined them, meaning you Israelite foreigners, man. Alright? And there shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Meaning you so-called nigga like in the neighbor of America, you are considered a Jacob, and your nationality is Israel, man. You are a Hebrew Israelite, man. You are the Most High chosen people, man. And the Most High will set us in, our land one day, man. When we get in the kingdom of heaven, But once again, before I go, man, you so-called nigga Latino Native American down to you so many Indian and you Hispanic, you are in the nation of Israel. You are the Most High chosen people. You are that special people unto the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. Okay? So you might want to get right with the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah before it's too late. Yeah, the Most High going to punish 2/3 of his own people, man. He going to destroy 2/3 of his own people and keep 1/3 of his own people, man. And that's the elect 144,000 that remnant. The ones on the highways and byways that come in the spirit for our Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah. Started with the elder voice of Great Millstone down to brothers like me. Or following the man of Great Millstone, whoever come in the spirit. We praying to be part of that hopeful elect. The ones that could be saved, man. That 1/3 gonna be saved by the nation of Israel. That 2/3 gonna be destroyed out of the nation of Israel. Yes, all of Israel. Yes, all of us is the Most High chosen people. But one's gonna be saved, one's gonna be destroyed, man. And if you don't get right with the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai before it's too late, then you're gonna be part of that 2/3, man. The one the Most High gonna destroy, man. You're gonna be part of that 2/3 of the nation of Israel that the Lord's gonna destroy, man. Okay? Alright? But I brought this out, Lord, what that lesson was edifying through the spirit of our Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai. And before I go, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Good morning to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught the truth and who were today. Shalom on the archers of the focunness of earth and all true righteous in city. I'm a thumb. Shalom.